Morning. Similar setup to yesterday where we are waking up to chilly conditions, but it is going to make way for a beautiful day. Right now, though, most of us are sitting anywhere from the 30s to the 40s, a few spots right near 50 degrees, but nonetheless, we are still looking at chilly conditions, but dry all across the southeast as high pressure is still locked in. Now, typically speaking, this time of year, we should be sitting in the lower 70s. As we look at our afternoon highs today, right on track for this point in October. So we're going to feel fairly comfortable conditions, a little bit warmer than where we've been the last couple of days. But take a look at what happens to our temperatures moving forward. Sunday, 76 degrees, Monday, 78. Many of us will be close to that 80-degree mark on Monday. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, still sitting well into the 70s. So we are looking at a prolonged stretch of somewhat warmer conditions as we move across the next week or so. Now look a little bit further out, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook also trending well above average. So this will get us towards the end of October and the start of November. It's looking to be a warm finish to the month here. So if you're anxious for fall, I will say the mornings are still going to feel a little bit more like fall, but those afternoon highs are going to start to rise in the next several days. For today, though, if you're trying to get out and about, beautiful conditions area-wide, you might notice a few extra clouds drifting on in during the afternoon, but certainly not going to stop the sunshine. You can expect mostly sunny skies, becoming partly cloudy as we head throughout the later part of the afternoon, but still dry conditions all week long, or all weekend long into much of next week. Now we are still tracking the tropics. Right now we do have Nadine. I'll have a closer look at that in just a second, but we also have a disturbance moving right towards the Dominican Republic, Hispaniola, and eventually towards the eastern part of Cuba over the next couple of days if this does develop. Right now it's fairly weak, disorganized system, but we could see some further development in the next couple of days. Now, Tropical Storm Nadine working right towards Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula, moving westward at 9 miles per hour, sustained winds of 40 miles per hour. With the latest track, it has it working mainly westward and then eventually dissipating and clearing on out. So take a look at our 4-day plus forecast. We're not seeing any tropical impacts here. We have lots of sunshine all weekend long, temperatures rising several degrees above average by the end of the weekend into much of next week. Similar setup for western North Carolina. Despite a little bit of patchy frost this morning, we are warming into the 70s this weekend. Well, we are continuing this beautiful sunny stretch of weather for us for this weekend. However, it's coming with quite the warm up. But let's take a look at our live Super Doppler for dry conditions all across the southeast as high pressure is still locked in. So that's going to keep us nice and quiet this weekend, and in fact into much of next week. We are looking at dry weather. So we've really got a prolonged stretch of sunny skies and milder temperatures on the way. Despite a chilly start this morning, afternoon highs will be very seasonal, topping out in the lower 70s for us for today. Once we move on into tomorrow and the next several days, we are back into the upper 70s. In fact, by Monday, could be pushing 80 degrees in a few spots across our region. Tuesday into Wednesday, still sitting several degrees above average. And as of right now, our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook is also trending above average. So this will get us towards the end of October and the start of November. So I will say you might see a few drops in the temperatures. It's that time of year where you get a roller coaster of temperatures, but it is looking likely that our overall pattern right now is on the warmer side. But as of right now, it is coming with lots of sunshine. So that's the good news. We get to enjoy the beautiful conditions across our region. If you have any outdoor plans today, perfect day to be outdoors. Yes, you might need a light jacket at times, especially the first half of the day. But by this afternoon, just a few extra clouds drifting on in with mostly sunny skies and highs very seasonable for this time of year. But once the sun does set, temperatures will continue to drop, still on the chilly side waking up on Sunday morning. But we've got even warmer temperatures in store for us Sunday through most of next week. Now, while things are quiet here at home, let's take a look at the tropics. We have a slight update here. We do still have Tropical Storm Nadine. I'll get to that here in just a second. But this disturbance that has really been moving fairly slowly the last couple of days continues to move primarily westward, anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour or so, and it's working right along the coast of Hispaniola, or as it continues to work westward, and then eventually the eastern part of Cuba. There is a medium chance that it could develop further. We'll need to keep a close eye on it. For the meantime, though, we are watching Tropical Storm Nadine, sustained winds of 45 miles per hour, pushing towards the west and 9 miles per hour. With the latest track, it does have it moving right over Belize and Guatemala and into parts of the Yucatan Peninsula, getting into Mexico, and then eventually fizzling on out as it works westward. So as of right now, we're not looking at any tropical impacts here at home. In fact, we can enjoy the sunshine and milder temperatures in store for us. We've got a beautiful weekend ahead. Highs will gradually rise into the upper 70s beginning on Sunday through most of next week. Again, that is coming with lots of sunshine. And then for western North Carolina, despite still a chilly couple of mornings for us, we are continuing this warming trend for most of next week with a slight cool down by the very end of next week.